Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Today is Tuesday, as you can see. We just now making it back over to the storage unit. About to get busy, about to get back to it as always. All right. Earlier this morning, I did receive a package, got a little mail call. Okay, so in today's segment, we're going to be able to take a good look and get a good visual on what basically just came in today. Just yesterday, I did actually pull a trigger on quite a few different items so that I can technically get to this modification that I tend to do to the US General 5-drawer tool cart. Okay. Mainly more enough, I'll be receiving a lot of different items all this week and towards the weekend and the beginning of next week so that I can basically get to these modifications. Okay. I technically had to get a lot of different items together because there will be a lot installed towards the back. I did go off to state and mention, how I would install the two Husky magnetic cordless tool organizers towards the back, but I also have other modifications that will also come to the back when it comes to diagnostic solutions also. So I'm going to be trying to knock out two birds with one stone. All right, when I get to that particular modification in order to give you the content and the video footage and things of that nature. All right, but for right now, I'm not gonna hold you up too much more longer in the introductory of things. We're gonna dive right into it. But as I always state, as usual, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background. My Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You already know. Okay, so pretty much we about to dive into it, about to get my box cutters out, get the contents to the top of the tool cart, and we gonna dive right in. So walk with me. Let's get it. Okay, as you can see now, I do have a long package sitting along the top of the tool cart. So I'm about to get the contents from out this box so that we can get a good visual. Let's get it. Okay, as you can see, still got a lot of wrapping and things to get off. So let me get this basically off the item so that we can get a good look. Okay, now as you can see, we just basically got the content from out the packaging. Once again, this is just another addition to the ratchet drawer. Okay, this is the 26-inch Mac Access. Okay, locking flex head. The part number for this particular ratchet right here is VR2690FPA. Okay, as you can see, this basically goes for roughly about $249 on the truck. Okay, that's before taxes and the online site before shipping and taxes also. But if you do technically have a Mac dealer, you're technically not worrying about shipping fees, but you are technically worrying about the taxes. Okay, on these particular Mac Access, as you can see, it does have a recessed locking feature, which is a button located at the top. Okay, so this is just basically to go along with the 3/8 and the 1/4 inch that I recently picked up, which those two of the ratchets are in non-locking. Okay, I didn't have the need technically for the 3/8 to be in this particular locking feature, nor the 1/4 inch, due to the fact of my selection of snap-on ratchets that technically have those particular features. Okay, this is roughly coming in at 26 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get two of my most longest snap-on 1/2 inches out, which is locking and non-locking, to get a little side-by-side comparison with this Mac Access right here. Okay, now as you can see, I have 3 different 1/2 inch drives sitting at the top of the tool cart. The first one that you are technically seeing here with the orange handle is a non-locking 1/2 inch snap-on. Okay, as you can see, it is USA made. The part number for this particular ratchet is SHLF80A. Okay, which is the non-locking version here. Okay, and as you can see, the second ratchet up is also a snap-on. Okay, made in the USA, locking flex head. Okay, with the red handle. Okay, the part number on this particular item is SHLX80A. All right, to give you the part number again for the Mac Access that is sitting to the back, the part number is VR2690FPA. Okay, the Mac Access is coming in roughly at 26 inches. The snap-ons, I believe, are coming in at 25 and 5 and 1/8 on length. Okay. The difference between the lengths amongst the two that I can technically see at the moment once I actually put the ratchets side by side is it has something more to do with the handle itself, right? The Mac Access is a 90 tooth design, technically compared to Snap-on's 80 tooth design, which is a 80 dual design. Okay. Okay, now as you can see, I have both ratchets, okay, testically side by side. Okay, I can line up the snap-on head to head, okay, as you can see, and you can basically see where each locking mechanism lies within the body of the ratchet, okay, testically compared to the Mac Access recess button, okay. You can tell here in the shaft, okay, that the snap-on is a little bit much more thicker, but you can basically see the difference in comparison as far as where the locking mechanism, okay, is located. Another thing that I would like to mention, like I did state in a couple of last previous videos when I did demonstrate the 3/8 and the 1/4 inch Mac Access, that I do like the switches a whole lot much more better than Snap-on's versions. Okay, Mac did do very well with their reverse and forward switch mechanisms, testically compared to Snap-on. Okay, as far as the length on the Mac Access over the Snap-on, you will see as I go along. Okay, and you will see technically where the handle starts, so that you can see the indifferential, okay, and right here from this end to the Mac Access end, you can see the distance technically in length, okay. When it comes to the Mac Access's handles, they are slimmer than the Snap-ons. As you can see, the Snap-ons are a little bit more beefier and a little bit more rounder, okay, just to give you a good visual of that. Okay, another visual I want to give real quick is that the snap-on locking flex head is to the right and the Mac is technically to the left hand side. Okay, when you take a look, okay, the snap-on's shaft, it as far as the body, is thicker than the Mac. Okay, as you can see, and the snap-on's head is slightly a little bit more thicker than the Mac's. I don't know if you can get a good visual, but basically the snap-on is thicker at its body. Okay. Okay, once again, the snap-on is to the right, the Mac is to the left, and as you can see, they're retaining screw for the head of the ratchet. Both take T-Torques. Okay, on the left hand side with the Mac, as you can see, the T-Torque testically compared to Snap-on's T-Torque is a higher measurement. Okay. Another thing to take notice too is that the head on each ratchet is basically about the same distance in length. okay, but the snap-on is coming in slight thinner than the max head. As you can see, the max head is a little bit more bulkier. If you can take notice to the shaft here in these areas here, okay, it appears to seem that the Mac is a little bit more thicker in that area, and it basically extends a little bit more further in its curvature. Okay, so pretty much, these were the pickups, that came within the last few days. All right, as you can see, here's the 1/4 inch Mac access non-locking, just as well as the 3/8 version in non-locking, all USA made, and today's special, all right, which is the 1/2 inch drive locking flex head. All right, once again, like I did state, I got quite a few things coming along. I pulled the trigger just yesterday evening on a lot of different particular items so that I can get along with this modification, so that I can technically get this tool cart done and over with finally, so that I can move on to bigger and better things when it comes to me obtaining a bigger storage unit, okay, for the mother load of my equipment, because this is technically the equipment that I go to the most when it's time to do services. All right, I do actually have a lot of equipment. I have 3 different lines of equipment for particular reasons and things of that nature. All right, but I'm gonna end this video here for the prior moment. All right, so until that next tool review, that next tool haul, that next modification video, we're going to check you later. And everybody have a good and blessed and safe day out there. Peace.